Hey guys, I'm Jeff and you're watching Valley Fish. So today we're going to be installing a bulkhead in a 10-gallon aquarium that we drilled. It's going to hopefully end up just like this one. Basically, I'm fairly mechanical and I still struggled on getting this done right the first time. So I am going to try and make the video and hopefully I don't miss anything. But basically I wanted to give the video of which I wished I watched before I did this. So I'm going to take you through it step by step. Like I say, I'll try not to miss anything, but if I do, and there's something that you like to do, leave it in the comments because I'm sure people would appreciate it. So I'll get you set up and we'll go through it, and hopefully it won't be too long, and I'll try and teach you the best I can. So good luck on your project, and hopefully it helps. Alright, now this one I drilled in the top left corner. There's a little piece of silicone, thought it was a hair. But anyways, I got jump in front of you. So we already drilled the a hole. There's a video out. It's actually the one that I just posted before this one. So I got these from my local fish store on credit. This is a 1-inch bulkhead, and you know that by the outer diameter of the thread. So 1-inch bulkhead, I drilled a 1 1/8 inch hole, and it's pretty much going to be perfect. Now, one thing that I didn't like, so this one's not so bad, but the little molding that they used or whatever, there's a little burr right in here. So I made sure to shave that off real nice and flat. Utility knife or just a real sharp pocket knife will get that done for you. I know it's super hard to pick up, but there's just a little burr on the inside of that you want to get rid of if you have it. So this one is just a slip on the inside. It's a thread on the outside. This is what I'm going to be using on all mine. So first thing you want to do is clean it. Now I got a dirty old squirt bottle that's full of diluted vinegar, apple cider vinegar, and a clean rag, and it comes up real nice. You can use alcohol, you can use all kinds of things, but vinegar is what I like to use. So I already got the glass clean. I already got my nipple prepped, and we already scraped the tab off the bulkhead and got the sticker off, so it's all ready to go. So hopefully we catch all this in footage. So we're going to take the nut off. Now the smooth part is going to go on the inside, but also you need to add the gasket on the inside. Very important. Now this gasket, again, it's really smooth on one side, and from whatever reason when the manufacturer made it, these little divots on that side, I'm going to put the divots against the bulkhead so I have the nice clean gasket surface to put against the glass. So we'll do that now. Alright, so we're in there. And then this is just the nut. You want to make sure that you put the hex side on the outside so you can grab it with the wrench. So as soon as you get that threaded on there, go ahead and take a break. So you will have whatever fitting you decided to use. This is just a barbed 1/2 inch thread. And I already taped it. So when you tape it, you need to go with it as it's going to be threaded on there. So in this instance, it's clockwise. And the first 2 threads are really going to be your sealing point. So make sure that you go at least 4 times around there and then start working it back on the threads. 5 is a good number for this. So reason you need to put this in now is this doesn't get tight till it's all the way bottomed out. And if it bottoms, if you already have the bulkhead tight and then you thread this in, it could be upside down. So you need to get it tight first, this piece, in the bulkhead, and get your angle, and then hold that, and so the bulkhead doesn't turn. That way it drains properly and you don't have an upside down drain. So we're going to do that now. So you want to make sure that this is loose on the glass so you don't crack it. Gonna make sure we don't cross thread and go in nice and straight. No spooker. Kitty's gonna help us. So shaky cat ends up with shaky camera. Oh, she's gonna be a bother. Sorry. So we're gonna go back to trying to do this without any distractions. And you might have to put just a little pressure just to get it going. And if you get it just right, it should just be a snug fit all the way. And I'm going to take this one all the way till there's no more threads. Boom. That's pretty tight. Now think about it. This is going to run to a drain, right? So there will be no pressure. All the pressure is just going to be from inside the tank. So gasket on the inside. Now I want to do the best I can is centering it up, which I'm on the glass there. So yeah, a little higher. That's about perfect. Clearance all the way around. We don't want to break the glass pane because that would be horrible. So one thing that I'm going to tell you to do, but I'm not going to do because I'm not to that point yet. But the reason I wanted to get these done is I'm going to paint the back and the sides and the bottom of these aquariums. But this is when you would want to add your hose right now. While it's loose, you know, heat up your hose in some hot water and slide it on there. Because if you do it afterwards, there's a good chance you're going to put pressure on this and crack this glass. So for the first few, until I figure out how I'm going to place them on my rack, I'm going to roll the dice on these. But I used an old aquarium, and you see it's a little dirty, and boom, just noticed that this pane right there has a chip and a crack that runs right down on the inside. So that's super devastating, but never noticed it. Glad I didn't feel it, but right there's that crack. So this is a used old 10-gallon. You can see how dirty it is, and that one's not gonna go. So anyways, don't do this with a broken aquarium. So get you set back up. I'm gonna try and remember where we were. So you added your hose. Why this is nice and loose so you don't have any breaking. And straight up and down, make sure it's pointing down. Water needs to drain down. Gotta center it. So pretty good there. Pretty good there. Alright. And then needs to be straight up and down. So gotta breathe. Sorry this dragging you out, guys, but you don't want it on the glass because you don't want to put pressure. And I've tried this multiple times, and if this one works, this will be my only one because I was at 2. Now I'm back down to 1. So luckily they're cheap, and the $1 per gallon sale is supposedly going to start tomorrow. So if I buy 100 tanks, I might get 10. Just kidding, but trying to help you guys. So here we go. We're all lined up, not on the glass, and just gonna thread this down. Now, a lot of people say you want to do hand tight. Well, that may be true, but this 10 gallons is gonna be as thin as anybody's gonna really deal with. I just want to square it just a little bit better than that. Alright. So that's hand tight. I'm going to go 1/8 of a turn. So up and down is half. This way is 1/4. So I'm going to take this diamond. Like we said, there was 1/4. So 1/8 will be right in front of there. So you could make a Sharpie mark or whatever you needed. but we're just gonna wing it. So we're gonna take the top of the plier to right about there, and hopefully I don't break this while we're recording. And it's nice and tight, and it's installed perfectly in a non-broken aquarium. So if you're stuck around this long, I appreciate it. Making a lot of videos as we go. We're setting up a new rack. I'll give you guys a sneak peek just because you stuck through it. But it's going to be a 12 rack full of tins. So this is actually a Uniline aquarium stand. So I just see we're at 11 minutes, so that's a really long time. And thanks for watching. And if you like it, let me know. Hit the button, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.